The music industry, once a flourishing global powerhouse, has been facing significant challenges in recent years, leading to a potential downfall that could have broad financial implications. One of the primary drivers of this decline is the digital revolution, which has fundamentally changed how music is consumed. Physical music sales, like CDs and vinyl records, have dramatically decreased as streaming services like Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube have become the dominant platforms. While these services offer convenience to consumers, the revenue they generate for artists and record labels is a fraction of what was earned in the era of physical media, contributing to declining revenues for the entire industry. This drop in revenue has serious consequences for many stakeholders. Record labels, which once had substantial bargaining power, have had to adapt to a new landscape where profits are shrinking and their influence over artists has waned.
Firstly, thank you for watching, and don't forget to smash that like, subscribe, and notification bell for more global finance uncovered, as we continue to work hard and around the clock to always deliver and improve on our content for you. We would greatly appreciate your additional support by you clicking the like button, notification bell, and subscribe button and joining our channel's growth.
Many artists are turning to alternative methods such as direct-to-fan sales, exclusive content releases, and independent distribution. This shift has led to a fragmented market that lacks the cohesion and financial stability that major record labels once provided. The impact on global finance comes from the reduced profitability of these once major companies, leading to lower stock prices and decreased economic activity in associated industries like concert promotion, merchandise, and sponsorships. Live performances, which had become a major revenue stream for musicians, also faced severe disruption during the COVID-19 pandemic, further exacerbating the industry's financial woes. With venues closed and large gatherings prohibited, artists lost significant income, and concert promoters and venues experienced devastating financial losses. Though live performances have made a return, ticket sales and live event profitability have not fully recovered. The lasting effects of the pandemic continue to influence the industry's economic health, leading to concerns about long-term financial stability and investment viability. The financial decline of the music industry is also impacting employment. Tens of thousands of people work behind the scenes in roles like production, management, marketing, and event coordination. As the industry's revenue shrinks, so too do opportunities for these workers. Smaller companies and independent labels struggle to survive in a highly competitive, shrinking market, leading to layoffs and closures. This trend has broader economic consequences, as it reduces the purchasing power of those formerly employed by the music industry and contributes to job market instability.
A ripple effect from the music industry's downfall extends to the financial institutions that have long supported it. Major banks and private investors have traditionally viewed the music industry as a relatively stable investment given the historical consistency of physical sales and live performance revenues. However, with the rise of unpredictable digital revenue streams and the post-pandemic volatility of live events, financial institutions are becoming more cautious. This increased risk has led to reduced investment in music-related ventures, impacting the broader economy by limiting capital flow into creative and cultural sectors. Global financial markets are also feeling the effects, especially in countries where music production and distribution play a major role in the economy. The United States, United Kingdom, and South Korea, for example, have long been home to thriving music industries. As these markets shrink, the economic impact is felt in reduced GDP growth, lower tax revenues, and diminished cultural exports. In countries where music is a key cultural product, like South Korea with K-pop, any downturn in the music industry can affect national pride and cultural influence on the global stage, as well as foreign income through tourism. Furthermore, technological advancements such as artificial intelligence, AI, and algorithmic music production pose new threats to the traditional music industry. AI-generated music can be produced at a fraction of the cost and time it takes for human artists, raising concerns about the future of creativity in the industry. This shift not only threatens the livelihoods of musicians, but also has financial implications for industries that depend on the creation of original content. As AI music becomes more prevalent, the need for traditional musicians, producers, and even songwriters may decline, further destabilizing an already fragile economic ecosystem. In addition, the increasing reliance on streaming platforms, which are often owned by large tech companies, has shifted the balance of power away from the music industry and toward tech giants. These companies prioritize their own business models over the well-being of artists and labels, leading to an unequal distribution of profits. The concentration of power within a few tech firms not only hurts individual creators, but also reduces competition, creating monopolistic tendencies that can stifle innovation and economic growth in the broader entertainment sector. On a macroeconomic level, the decline of the music industry can also affect consumer spending patterns. As disposable income is increasingly allocated toward digital subscriptions and away from traditional music purchases, other sectors such as retail, hospitality, and tourism may suffer. This change in spending behavior may contribute to lower consumer confidence and reduced economic activity in areas that rely on entertainment spending. The collapse of retail music stores, for example, has had a direct impact on jobs, commercial leases, and local economies. The downfall of the music industry presents a complex array of financial challenges that reverberate across global markets. From diminished investment and job losses to shifts in consumer spending and technological disruptions, the industry's struggles impact not only artists and record labels but also the broader economy. As the industry continues to evolve, stakeholders must navigate an increasingly uncertain landscape where digital transformation, market volatility, and new technological threats are reshaping the future of music and its financial significance on the world stage. As the downfall of the music industry continues, one critical aspect that amplifies its impact on global finance is the role of intellectual property (IP) rights. Traditionally, music copyrights and royalties have been lucrative assets for artists, labels, and investors alike. However, with the proliferation of unauthorized downloads, piracy, and the digital consumption model, the value of these IP rights has diminished. Artists and songwriters are receiving smaller royalty payments as streaming services provide minimal payouts per stream. This devaluation of IP has ripple effects across sectors like media and entertainment, diminishing the value of what was once considered a long-term, reliable revenue stream. The role of the artist is also undergoing a fundamental shift in this declining landscape. Historically, musicians could focus primarily on their craft, with labels handling the business side. Today, however, artists must diversify their income streams through brand partnerships, merchandising, and even social media monetization to compensate for lost revenue from traditional music sales. This shift not only impacts the quality of the art itself, as artists have less time to focus solely on music, but also alters the financial landscape by pushing artists into becoming entrepreneurs, reliant on unstable and often unpredictable revenue streams.
The globalization of music has also been impacted by the industry's downfall, especially in terms of cultural exchange and international financial dynamics. Music has long been a vehicle for cultural diplomacy, with artists from various countries influencing one another and creating opportunities for cross-border collaborations. However, the financial constraints faced by many in the industry limit the ability of smaller artists to tour internationally or collaborate with foreign artists, reducing the cultural and economic exchange between nations. This decline in global music exchange diminishes not only the financial opportunities for artists, but also soft power on a global scale. Emerging markets, particularly in Africa and Asia, have been showing significant potential for the music industry, but the overall decline poses challenges for their growth. These regions offer immense talent and rapidly growing audiences, but the infrastructure to support a thriving music economy is often lacking. Without the financial backing from major global players, local industries struggle to invest in artists, distribute their music, and protect copyrights, leaving them vulnerable to piracy and underfunding. This lack of investment perpetuates the cycle of economic stagnation in the global music industry and limits the development of potential growth markets. The disruption in the music industry has also had profound implications for venture capital and private equity investments in entertainment. Music startups and tech companies aimed at improving the industry, such as new streaming platforms, music licensing technologies, and virtual concert experiences, once seemed like promising ventures. However, with the industry's overall decline and the growing dominance of established tech giants in the space, these smaller startups face challenges in securing funding. Investors are increasingly cautious, diverting their resources to other, more lucrative sectors, reducing innovation and competition within the music industry. Moreover, the shift from ownership to access in music consumption has significant implications for consumer behavior and financial trends. Consumers, once willing to purchase albums or songs, now expect unlimited access to vast catalogs of music for a low monthly subscription fee. This has normalized a culture of low-cost entertainment, which has implications for the broader digital content economy. As consumers become accustomed to paying less for music, they may apply similar expectations to other media forms, such as film, television, and books, further destabilizing the broader entertainment and creative industries, which rely on revenue from content sales.
The downfall of the music industry is also shaping how artists approach long-term financial planning. Whereas musicians in the past could rely on album sales and concert tour as stable income sources, today's artists must develop new financial strategies. Many are turning to alternative investments such as real estate, tech ventures, or even launching their own brands to ensure financial security. The diversification of revenue streams, though essential for survival, reflects the growing instability within the music industry and its inability to provide consistent financial rewards, which has wider implications for how artists contribute to the global economy. Streaming platforms' financial dominance within the music industry has created another layer of complexity, with artists and labels dependent on algorithms to reach their audiences. These algorithms are often controlled by tech giants whose primary goal is to maximize profits, not to promote artistic diversity or foster creativity. As a result, niche artists, independent musicians, and even established acts find it increasingly difficult to gain visibility. This concentration of power within a few corporations stifles competition and innovation in the music industry, negatively impacting the broader economy by limiting opportunities for smaller, creative businesses to thrive. Another significant consequence of the music industry's decline is the erosion of its influence on other creative sectors. Historically, music has been a central element in advertising, television, film, and even fashion. As the industry loses its economic power, its ability to shape trends and influence other sectors diminishes. For instance, the use of popular music in commercials or movies often helped promote artists while driving consumer spending in associated markets like retail or film. With fewer financial resources, the symbiotic relationship between music and these industries weakens, reducing overall economic activity in the broader entertainment sector. Lastly, the long-term sustainability of the music industry is a critical issue. The current financial model is unsustainable for most artists, who are forced to rely on tour revenues or merchandise sales to make a living. As streaming services continue to dominate and alternative revenue streams become saturated, the industry faces a precarious future. Without substantial reform, such as fairer revenue-sharing models or government support for the arts, the continued financial decline of the music industry could lead to a collapse that would have significant implications not just for artists and labels, but for the global financial system and creative economy as a whole.
Thank you for watching, and don't forget to smash that subscribe, like, and notification bell for more global finance uncovered.